Hey guys, it's Aaron from Aaron's Outdoor, and today I'm getting ready to go out on Lake Lanier in my little Pelican bass raider here. And I was actually here earlier this week, caught a few fish, including a really nice largemouth, or a pretty nice largemouth. And the largemouth are on beds now, apparently. I think both of the ones I caught earlier this week though were pre-spawn, so there's definitely fish on beds. That'd be great if I could find some, bedding largemouth and catch a few of those. I don't think I've ever caught a bedding bass on Lake Lanier, just because I really haven't fished Lanier a ton in the spring before. But I'm gonna get out there. I've got some different things tied on: shaky head, Magdraft, a big glide bait. Maybe I'll use that if I see a big one on a bed. But I'm just gonna get out there, try to catch some fish. And first I'll show that footage from earlier this week. And if y'all wanna keep more up to date with my fishing adventures, you can follow me on Instagram at Aaron's_outdoor. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, I'd really appreciate it if you subscribed. I do a lot of fishing out here on Lake Lanier. But anyway, that's enough talking. Let's get to fishing. Got a fish. Oh yeah, there we go. Nice largemouth. Not huge, but probably three, maybe three. Oh wow, it's not bad. Ooh, on the Magdraft. Oh, I probably need the net. It's at least 3-pounder probably. Ooh, it's a good one. There we go. Man, all right. I think the largemouth are spawning on Lanier now. So I came out here looking for some spawning largemouth. Just got a nice one. And look at how this fish ate the Magdraft. I mean, when they want this thing, they will engulf it. All right, nice largemouth there. Probably around 3 pounds. He just absolutely engulfed that Magdraft. I've been doing really well with this bait recently, and I got to give a shout out to my friend Coulter, because he told me to come to this exact spot on Lanier. He said it's a good spot for catching spawning largemouth. I don't really know if this one's spawning or not. His tail's not bleeding, but he could be pre-spawn either way. It's a very solid fish. All right, of course I'm gonna weigh this guy. He's easily 3 1/4, I think. He might be closer to 3 1/2. It's a nice largemouth. Definitely my biggest of the year. Okay, 3.5, so just over 3 1/4. Yeah, this is my first fish. It's like a 3 1/2 pounder, so.
Y'all try over here around these trees, sometimes a pile of them in there.
Really? All right, well, I'll release this guy. Good fish to start. There she goes. Yeah, it was a largemouth. There's a fish. I had a bite there earlier. Came back around. It's a decent largemouth. This one might be like a 2-pounder. Not as big as the other one, but still a good fish. All right. Yeah, he's probably gonna be 2 pounds because he's so fat. If he was skinny, he might not be, but another good fish on the Magdraft. He bit there earlier, like 30 minutes ago. I decided to just come back around and he actually bit again. Well, I was talking about how I thought this fish was either right under 2 or 2 pounds, and I weighed him. He was 2 exactly, and then I realized I wasn't filming, so I'll just weigh him again. As you can see, he is right at 2 pounds, and he was 16 inches, so not a bad second fish of the day. Anyway, I'll let this guy go. Oh, there he goes. Oh man, he's running with it. Oh, he came off. I had no hooks at it at all. I had a fish barely hit the Magdraft, and I followed it in with a shaky head. I don't even think he really had it at all. He was running with it though. Well, look at him this time. No way he bit like 3 times. It's actually not that bad of a bass. It's a spot. He kept just taking it and absolutely running with it. like very subtly taking the worm. It's actually not a bad spot. I mean, he's probably like 1.5 pounds. Chunky guy. So he hit the Magdraft. I mean, it's the same fish. It's all in the same spot. He actually hit the Magdraft. I threw in there a few times with a shaky head, and he had picked it up a couple times, a hook set it, but I didn't get him, and then I just threw back in there a couple minutes later, and he actually bit yet again. 1.11 pounds, so yeah, about 1.75 pounds. All right, let this guy go. Well, that's a rookie mistake right there. I was not filming, but I caught a fish on my second cast on the Magdraft. He kind of just came out of this shade right next to the dock here. Ugh, that's frustrating. I wasn't filming, but it's like, you know, a pound spotted bass, probably about 14 inches. All right, I'll let this guy go. A little frustrated I wasn't filming when I caught him, but I was just talking about how my confidence has like skyrocketed with this Megabass Magdraft this spring. I've caught a ton of good fish on it, including a couple PBs, and one of those PBs will be in a future video here. Well, I only managed to catch that one fish this morning on my second cast. Wasn't even filming, but I took a break, went back home after not catching anything for the next like 3 hours or so, and then got some food, and I'm back out here at a different boat ramp. I'm actually where I was at the beginning of this video when I caught this fish earlier this week. So it's kind of just a big cove, and in the back of that cove is pretty calm, not much boat traffic, and I caught some fish. So I'm gonna go back there and try to catch some more fish. It's a fish. Finally, he bit 3 times. Came off the first 2, or I never really hooked him the first couple times. Man, they're biting. Biting so finicky today. I was getting super frustrated. I mean, I missed a fish on that dock. This fish bit multiple times right here on this dock. And I don't know, I think they're just biting kind of weird. This happened the other day too, but finally got one. And look, he was just barely in the edge of the mouth there. So I think these spots are kind of biting it a little weird. This guy might be a 2-pounder. He was almost 17 inches. 1.15 pounds, almost. Man, I am happy to catch another fish. It has been a while, and today's just been a real rough day for me, so, you know, maybe I'll get lucky and get another one before dark. Does fish have this? It's right where I caught one the other day. What if it's the same fish? I don't know, but he was running with it just like the fish did the other day. That was weird. I had to reel in so much slack line. I didn't feel the bite at all. So this was the one that the last fish that I caught the other day was right here. Oh gosh, it might come off. Oop. I don't know, this is the same fish. Actually, I don't know. It looks like that could be like an old hook mark or something. Who knows? Maybe it is. I think that one was 1.10 pounds. So maybe I'll weigh it. It doesn't really seem like it's 1.10 pounds though. This looks smaller, but I did catch him in the same spot. He's 1.11 pounds, so it's only 1 ounce different. Honestly, could be the same fish. I mean, he could be on a bed. I don't really know. Like, these spotted bass spawn a little bit deeper than largemouth do, but that very well could be the same fish. I mean, I caught it in the exact same spot on the same lure, and he bit in the same way. And he's got a little mark like right there, like he's been caught before. Whether it's the same fish or not, I am happy to catch another one. That's for sure. Oh, one's got it. Oh. Whoa, oh my gosh. He was not very big. Probably just about ripped his face off. He was running with it. Tiny little spot, but these spots are like biting it real lightly. At least some of them are, and just running with it. That's what the past couple have been. And then some of them are just barely like pecking at it, and it's hard to hook those ones that peck at it. But I got a tiny little guy. I mean, I'll take it. I've caught like 3 fish in about 25 minutes or so, so the fishing's definitely picking up before dark here. Oh, there he goes. Oh, there's fish. Oh man, I think he might have been small. That was one that was just pecking at it a bunch, and I could tell it was gonna be hard to hook him. So some of these fish are just so finicky, kinda. It's weird. Oh, he just bit it again. Oh, got him. Well, he's kind of small. That's probably why, honestly, as far as this guy goes. All right, another spot. So this is only a few minutes later after that other tiny one. A little bigger than the last one at least, and I'm just happy to catch some fish. I mean, the bite obviously has really picked up here right before dark. Caught him on the old reliable shaky head, kind of saving me today. I'll have the shaky head I use in the description of this video if you want to check it out. It's definitely the lure I've caught the most fish on Lanier over the years. Oh, one's running with it, I can tell. Ah, man, this is weird. When they run with it, and you can't even feel them bite. It's another little one. There's a lot of fish around here, but they're not all that big. It's just a little guy, and I did not feel that bite whatsoever. I just saw my line moving super far away, so I knew a fish must have had it. Another small one, but I'd definitely rather catch a little fish than no fish. All right, well, y'all can probably barely see me, but I just got off the water. It's about 8:30 now, and I was on Lanier for a long time today. I was out here for like 4 hours earlier, and then came back out for like another 3 hours and caught a total of like 6 fish, I think. So really not the best day. I was really struggling. After catching that fish on my second cast, I struggled for pretty much the whole day. I still had a handful of bites on the shaky head that were just kind of weird, and I just didn't get any of those fish in the boat until right here at the end of the day. I caught like 5 fish in like 30 minutes before dark. So that made the day a ton better. If I hadn't caught any of those, today would have been really terrible. But anyway, nonetheless, I was still happy to be out here on the lake and be able to catch some fish. So really can't complain about that. But anyway, hope you all enjoyed the video. If you want to see any of the lures I was using, I'll put them in the description down below. But anyway, hope you all enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to hit that like button down below and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't already. But I'll catch y'all on the next video. Thanks for watching.